Happy Friday, everybody. I hope you've been enjoying this month and following along with us for the Christie's 30 Days of Sketches. Sorry about last weekend and not being able to be here to share, but I had a lovely, lovely weekend with some friends. We stayed at a place and there was just a couple of us, and it was just absolutely lovely to get together with my sister. And I organized pictures all last weekend. So yeah, it was fun. Hoping to do it again. So I think I've got all the layouts that I haven't shared with you guys, but I'll just go through them really quick. So everything that I've done this month has been for Christie's 30 Days of Sketches, and I haven't done anything extra yet. I know I will have the Christmas in October video coming up over the weekend, and I might have one or two other, I can't remember, but I know that will be other than that, everything is for Christie's Hop right now. So this is a picture of my husband. This is in Custer City, and this is just a couple of the buffaloes that they have up and down their main street. And I just took some of the paper that came in. It's an Open Roads book that I got at Joann Fabrics on when I was able to break my spending freeze at the end of the year, my reward. So that's this. I'm really plugging away pretty good on the South Dakota. This is the end of my section of my South Dakota book. This was at the museum that was at the 1880s town. So that section of it's all done. Custer City is also done with another layout I'm going to be showing you soon. So there's that one. Oops. And then some of my frillies. This is, again, at the 1880s Village. This was inside their saloon and just showing some of the decor that was in there. And then, yeah, it just was enough to kind of show what it looked like, and so popped my memory. Then this one was one where we had to use a small strip, and I flipped my sketch. And so this is just those photo booth sketch photos that you get. And this is my husband, my nephew, and his little guy. And it was at Christmas last year. So I thought that was cute to get it in. He wasn't real thrilled about being in the photo booth with his great uncle and dad, but we think the photos are cute. This is another one that I made for Christie's 30 Days, and this is just a picture of my daughter and her aunt probably about 30 years ago. So I was able to use a little bit of the Paige Evans paper and get that one into her album. Finally going back and kind of scrapbooking some of my older photos, you know, when she was a baby and my boys were babies. This is another one that will go in her baby book. This is just doing using a piece of Heidi Swapp paper, doing some mixed media around the edge with a doily and cutting the photo into a circle and letting it drip. So it looks like it's more difficult than it actually ended up being. And then these are just fussy cut flowers that I popped up, and a couple fussy cut butterflies. So like that. And everything that I've been doing has really been sticking with the simple, under-embellished, because I'm trying to show that with these sketches, I know a lot of people are scrambling for time. You know, if you can get half an hour to an hour in your room, you don't have to overdo. You can say when's when. So this was for my newest grandson. This is going to go in his baby book. So now that I've done the layout share, I'll go back and do the journaling for him. But this was the picture that my daughter sent to us to let us know that he was in the world and part of our family, and everybody was doing healthy. So I'll journal about that. And then this is, of course, another picture of him because, you know, as a grandma, he's darn cute. And just went in and have his name down here. And then after the video, I actually went back and I added some of these gold photo corners. And I think it really helped to pop that picture and bring more of the gold in. So I liked how that turned out. So this will go again in his baby book, which I still need to buy. This is another one of him in the hospital, and it's just using that same paper pad and that same mood and feel. And so when they go in the book, you know, they can either go like this or like this, and then it will have, it's all blended together. And actually, from looking at it, I might even do the faux stitching around this one, and it will just tie the 2 pages together even. But the colors, the paper, everything kind of goes together. So for those that are worried about scrapbooking one-page things and how they look in the book, here's an example of, these were both scrapbooked at different times using different sketches. But when they're put into the book, because I used the same kind of paper and the same feel, they will all go. And I've gotten to the point where, like, even with my travel album, I'm sticking to the same color tones. So like with South Dakota, I'm sticking with, and here's my next one, these natural colors that you would see in South Dakota. You see the browns, you see the orangey colors, you see the green grass, and I'm bringing that mood and feel throughout that whole album. So even though the papers aren't matchy-matchy, the feel of them match. And so it looks like it was all planned out, when in reality it wasn't. So this was a 1-page that would have had the triangle on each side with one photo in the corner. I stretched it out, and now I have 2 pages going across. And now Custer City is done because I finished up with the buffaloes and the couple pictures I took while we were walking through town waiting for our breaks to be done. And again, I'll go in and journal about, you know, having to get our breaks done and wandering through the town. So that's those, or that one. And then yesterday's, which came out today, is this last one that kind of has a patchwork. And even with doing the machine stitching, this one, I know putting it together probably took maybe 30 minutes, so add another 10 minutes for the sewing machine, which I already had out. It really doesn't take a lot of time, and again, not super embellished. I put a clip, I put wood veneers, and then I put my title on here. Everything else is done with paper, but between the stitching and everything, it makes it look, how do I want to say it? Makes it look more finished, and like you really took a lot of effort, when in reality we know it didn't. And so when you have it going in the book and you're flipping through, it's going to look like a well-finished book. No one's going to know whether I spent hours fighting with my inner self of, well, that wood veneer should go here, and this really needs more, layers and whatever. They're not going to look at that. They're going to look at, oh, this is really cool. I remember when I went to Rushmore and the Avenue of Flags, and they're going to look at the whole gist of it. So that's off my soapbox now. I know I keep doing that, but I just want you guys to know that you can take it any direction you want. Again, no rules in scrapbooking, due to the level that you feel comfortable with. And again, if you're trying to get a major project done like I am, you don't have to spend hours and hours and hours on one layout. Make it look nice, get it in the book, finish the album. That's, I think, the biggie. And if there's like that special photo of like you and your spouse or your kids, and you're all in front of one area and it's a great family photo, then yeah, take the extra time. This is, again, no one is in my photos. This is just for me to remember Mount Rushmore. It's to add to the story, but it doesn't require a lot of extra embellishment, because it's not like some fancy page that, like, again, of you and your family standing in front of something remarkable. Take the time where the time needs to be taken. Okay, now I'm really off my soapbox. I am so sorry. So when it comes to spending, I did make one purchase, and I'm kind of debating. I am doing a December daily again. I didn't do one last year, but I've done one the previous 2 years. And normally I do this size, but with COVID, I don't know how much I will be doing with my family. So I had been planning to do with the, oh, where is it? I put it in that place. I wouldn't lose it, and now I can't find it. Oh, here, there. So I had bought Traveler's Notebooks, and I bought 2 of them because I didn't know which one I liked more, the Buffalo Plaid or plain red. And I think I'm leaning towards the red to do for Christmas. Okay. This is thinking in mind that there won't be a lot of things to do, and there won't be a lot to document, since most of it will be me at home with my husband, and we won't be going to family gatherings, and we'll probably do a Zoom or whatever. So I thought this year this would be kind of a good deal for my December daily. However, last week or 2 weeks ago, I made the mistake of looking at a Facebook HSN post, and they were actually selling the Allie Edwards, and this was on clearance, I want to say for like $20. I've always wanted to try Allie Edwards. I wasn't sure, and they sell out really quick. So I went ahead and bought it off of HSN, keeping in mind I may not use it this year, and there's nothing in here that's like dated. It's all pretty generic when it comes to like what year. There's no like nothing in there that says that this is from 2020 or 2018 or 19 or whenever it came out. So I like that it came with embellishments. It came with journaling cards. It came with stickers. Everything in here is all I need to make the book, basically, along with what I already still have. It even comes with the page inserts. So if things turn out that I end up doing more than what I thought I would, I have the option of using this instead, which still goes along with the previous books that I've done, which I like for on the shelf. If I decide that we're not doing anything and we're very minimal on what kind of things we did over the holiday season, then I'll still go back to my first plan, which is to just do a traveler's notebook. And then if I do that, I have this wonderful Allie Edwards in my closet that I'll just use next year. I have, like I said, always wanted to try one of her albums. They're beautiful, and HSN just happened to have it on clearance, so I went ahead and got it with that in mind. So there was purpose. So that is it for my week, 2 weeks. So I should be here next Friday. I don't foresee anything going on, and I'm just going to keep scrapping along. Right now I think I have to make tomorrow's, which is sketch number 24. So 24, 25, I have 26 done, 27, 28, 29, and 30. So I have 6 more to do for Christie's, and I will have done all 30 days, which I'm very, very proud of, that I've stuck with it even after work. I lost my lead from going away last weekend, so my husband and I have no plans this weekend other than a run to the grocery store. So I think I'm going to try and get in my room and get some layouts done and hopefully get all the videos done this weekend so that I don't have to worry about it and have it hanging over my head. Anyways, I want to thank you for stopping by and seeing me today, and we will see you tomorrow morning with another layout for Christie's 30 Days of Sketches, and Sunday for the 25th of December. All right, have a good one. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.